Since the dawn of time, players of Tears of the Kingdom have been asking themselves, how can I get more arrows? How can I get up to 999 easily? Is there a good way to farm arrows? Yes, there is. That's what this video is going to show you guys. I've got a new method here that's going to showcase how you can go from 0 arrows to 999, and you can, of course, do this pretty early game as well. I'm going to show you guys all the details and everything you need. First thing you'll need is a bow. Of course, you're going to need some bow, because even if you don't have a bow, why would you want arrows anyway? But we'll use a bow for this. Next thing you're going to need is at least 8 diamonds. You don't necessarily have to make them diamonds, but you will want to be able to get yourself 4,000 rupees for this process. 8 diamonds is all you'll need to do that, and of course we've been doing a lot of duping for diamonds recently, or anything, so whatever you guys have access to. If you guys have rupees or sapphires or opals or anything, just dupe them using the new version 1.1.2 dupe glitch, which you can absolutely do early game as well, and get yourself 4,000 rupees. 8 diamonds will get you 4,000 rupees after selling them to a vendor. Next up, you're going to want a few opals as well, because we're going to be using opals for something special anyway. Now, let's presume you've guys gotten your items to get 4,000 rupees. First thing you're going to want to do is come to Lookout Landing, right at the beginning of the game. Perfect place. And so conveniently, even from the beginning of the game, this person's store is here in the southeastern part of the town, and she sells 5 bundles of 5 arrows for 100 rupees. Right from the beginning of the game. So that's really delicious. We're going to go ahead and buy some of those, but let's presume I have no money first. You can just talk to her and you can sell the items you've duped to get your 4,000 rupees. So selling 8 of these will get you your 4,000 rupees. That's all I'll need to max out my arrows. Perfect. So let's just presume we've done that. Now we have our money. And next up, I'm going to buy her arrows. So here she has she has 25 arrows for 100 rupees. Let's buy them all. Okay. In order to speed up the process, you can, of course, put down a travel medallion right in front of the shop. Let's go ahead and place that right there. If you guys don't have access to travel medallions yet, no harm done. You can still use the Lookout Landing Skyview Tower to teleport back here when we need to. But once you've bought our arrows, next thing we're going to want to do is jump into the middle of the Lookout Landing, the little base here. Drop on down, rest at the fire, and we're going to rest until noon tomorrow. Let's go ahead and rest there. All right, perfect. That skips a day. It's kind of an important thing, important part of this. Next up, we're going to go to the next location. The next location is over here, which ideally most people should have, because it is recommended that the Rito area be the first place you go, just based if you're following off the story and the dialogue from the NPCs. They do recommend you kind of come here first. So what we want to do in particular is go to Tanagar Canyon West Cave, which is going to be right accessible here from the canyon, and go all the way through it until you reach this shrine here if you need another teleport point. If you have the travel medallion, you don't have to get the shrine, but I'm going to go to the shrine here just to showcase this anyway. Once you're in this cave, just make sure you keep intact one full bombable wall, all right? But coming from the shrine, you're going to have to bomb through some of these walls anyway to get to the shrine, which is fine. If you have a travel medallion, you can use other walls, but right here, for example, I left intact this wall right here. So I'm going to go over to this corner beside the like and put down a travel medallion right here. Next up, guys, I'm going to jump on the wall. I'm going to climb up on here. We're going to go up to the top. I'm going to drop off here, and I'm going to whip out my bow, okay? And we're going to do a slow motion style shot, and we're going to shoot an opal at the bombable wall. So let's go ahead and hit B. Arrows on the ready. Opal up. We're going to shoot it at the blue wall here, and upon landing, that's going to immediately trigger a blood moon. It's a little bit of a glitch, guys. You'll be able to force blood moons this way. So let's go ahead and hit plus on that, skip that, and upon loading, it's going to show me, you know, the whole loading thing again. Let's just get through this little loading screen. It's just a couple of seconds. But what this does is, after we've slept, particularly we have to have slept in the landing, it actually just respawns everything for the shop. So here we are, back into the game. We can go ahead and hit minus. We can go back to travel to Lookout Landing. Travel medallion is faster. Let's go ahead and do that. Upon loading, folks, here we are. You can see the arrows already restocked in the shop. Let's go ahead and buy them. Let's buy them all. And that brings us 200 rupees down, 50 arrows up. That's a very fast 50 arrows. And again, just rinse and repeat now. So let's go. Don't forget to jump down here and sleep, by the way. You definitely want to be doing that, because if you don't, the arrows won't respawn. Let's go ahead and noon here. It's that easy, guys. Let's just do one more round just to showcase it. It's a pretty effective way to do this. And guys, don't forget to check out the duplication glitch for 112. There's a brand new one which only requires you firing some arrows with the items fused to them, and you can just pick up loads of duped versions of those items. No more Tarry Town, no more duping weapons, no more difficult timing, none of that. So definitely check that out. I think pretty much everyone has seen that. That video went viral pretty hard last night. Pretty much everybody watching this has probably seen that. Here we go at our travel medallion, right where we need to be. Let's jump up here. Let's drop down. Arrows at the ready. Opal fired into the blue wall. Bam. Blood moon number 2. Coming right up. And yeah, it's that easy, guys. We're doing a couple of glitches on that, so it's super powerful, a very effective way to get your arrows, and you can see how fast it is to say get to 100, because the next purchase I make here once I go back to Lookout Landing is going to be my 75 arrows. That's a lot of arrows in a very short period of time, so all you need is the money. Let's go ahead and go back to Lookout Landing just to showcase it working twice in a row. I do want to just showcase that for people who might be doubting or may have made a mistake, just to showcase you can spawn the arrows repetitively as long as you do exactly what I'm showing you in the video. Upon landing here and loading, if we do get the loading in a timely manner, it takes its time. I don't want to cut this just to showcase it. And there they are. There's the arrows like clockwork. Perfect. So buying these, that's 75 arrows. I'll buy them all. And yeah, it only took a couple of seconds to do one run, guys. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. That is how you can get to 999 arrows in a very short period of time. I don't know, I estimate it might take you like 20 minutes at a decent pace. So enjoy this video. Hopefully you did. Drop a sub if you're new. Leave a like if you liked it. And I'll see you guys around in the next video. Do not forget to check out the duping videos if you need that. If you have not seen that yet, there are plenty of other videos relevant to what you might be looking for, questions you might need answered in my channel. So well worth a peruse. Go have a look. I'll see you guys around the next one. Have a good one. Bye.